Good morning, guys. It's Tara. Hey. It is 8:30 in the morning. I just wanted to give a real quick, and I know I'm flooding with YouTube videos, but I'm trying to make one every day while I'm off work so that I can kind of get a platform kind of going. And so I've got a little catalog. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a good outlet for me to talk to people. So anyways, I used my skincare last night, and I don't know if I just didn't take enough time because, like I said, I'm lazy and I try to rush it. If I am going to do it, I try to rush it. So I did my skincare last night, and yeah, I got it done within like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I know I should probably take longer. But so I used what'd I use? I used my cleanser because I didn't really have any makeup on. So I only used one cleanser. I used my Juice Beauty Wrinkle, my hyaluronic acid, and then the moisturizer with retinol in it. And I noticed when I laid down in bed last night, I like kind of did this at my face. I was getting like clump balls of product. I'm assuming I didn't let all of them like sink in before I added the next step, which was just layering crap on my face. So when I did this, it just like kind of balled up and it was really gross. So how long do you guys take for your skincare routine? Like, I understand that, you have to let stuff, soak in and stuff like that, but if you're just doing a minimal, like just a few steps, like I did my cleanser, an anti-wrinkle serum, and my hyaluronic acid is like in a serum based kind of droppery thing, so I just put a few drops on my hand, rub it together, pat it in, and then I put my retinol moisturizer on. But one of those obviously didn't sink in, or it's not mixing well. I don't know, and I'm having hair problems, I'm sorry. And so yeah, how long do you guys take in between maybe each product? Like how long are you supposed to let it like really set in before you move on to the next step? Because I don't want my skin feeling all like, and then like having like balls of gunk on my hand or on my face. Like I don't want that. That's gross. So like, I mean, I just don't know. I'm just so lost with the skincare. I love it, and I'm excited that I found it, and I do want to learn more, but at the same time, it's like, there's so much to learn. It's so complicated. It's so complex. Like, you can't mix this with this, and you should only use this like once a week, or you should, and you can take this in and take this out and alternate. Like, I'm not a chemist. I'm not a damn chemist, people. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what this crap is. And as much research as I'm doing, and trust me when I say, yes, I'm lazy when it comes to the physical act of doing it. But I am researching it on my phone. I'm going through, I'm trying, I'm watching all these videos about how to use vitamin C, how to use retinol, how to use A, B, and C. And, I'm trying to find the right, correct order I'm supposed to go in, and what I can and cannot use together, or, whatever the case. But yeah, how long do you guys normally let your products settle in your face before you move on to the next product? Because obviously I sped through it last night. I mean, that's pretty apparent just by me saying it took me like 5 minutes. Yeah, I sped through it. But like, should I set a stopwatch? Like, what should I do? Because my face felt dry. It felt like it was all in there, but obviously it wasn't, or I wouldn't have had product peeling off my skin last night on my pillow. It was so gross. Don't want to do that again if I can't help it. So yeah, just guys, drop in the comments. Let me know. Like, I'm still on this journey, y'all. I'm gonna stay on this journey for a hot minute. The skincare journey. I'm always on a beauty journey. I love makeup, and the self-acceptance, which I feel's coming along, especially since I've decided to take an interest into my skincare. And I know that sounds completely ridiculous, but it's kind of like when you really set your mind to focus on you And not in a bad, selfish way, but in a, I want to take care of myself. I want to look good when I'm older. I don't want to look like I'm 100 when I'm only 50 or whatever, you know? I feel like that's part of the self-acceptance journey. Like, this skin is my skin. This is what God gave me. And if there's stuff that I can do or use to just help keep it at a good, in good standing, you should say, yeah, I want to do that. I want to take care of myself, and I want to, inside and out. And honestly, I don't do either. I mean, I wear my makeup to make myself feel better, but like, I don't take care of my insides or my outsides. My diet sucks. I hate water. Oh my God, y'all. Everybody makes so much fun of me. I hate it. It tastes like absolute garbage. It makes my stomach hurt. So yeah, I don't drink any water. I'm a strict Mountain Dew only, regular Mountain Dew, not diet. Regular Mountain Dew only, and I'm serious. I mean only. I mean from the minute I wake up to the time I go to bed, it is the only thing I drink. My diet sucks. I don't eat healthy whatsoever. I don't know how I've remained thin, honestly, because, like, my God, you'd never know that I was thin if you just knew what I ate. So yeah, so taking care of myself, not that I'm gonna go on a diet, because let's face it, y'all, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not gonna go on a diet. But, if I can take care of at least the outside of me, if I'm not willing to change my diet and drink water, I can take care of the outside of me so that I don't look as damaged as probably my insides are. So yeah, I really want to dive into this. I really want to try to make the effort to do this. I'm just so confused. And if you don't know, well, you wouldn't know this. I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic reading, and I am dyslexic with numbers. So this is just hard. Like, I don't really have necessarily like a learning disability, but it does take me just a little while longer to kind of grasp onto stuff that other people might get in 1 or 2 tries. It takes me a little longer, and that's okay. That's just the way I've always been. That's the way I learn. It takes me a few tries. It takes someone telling me and kind of walking me through it numerous times before it clicks up here for some reason. And the dyslexia and the dyscalculia with numbers also affects me when I'm trying to figure out, so this retinol has 2%, or like the numbers, it just all throws me off. I see them backwards in my head, then I get all confused and I get all messed up, and it's just torture, and I don't know how to change it. Sorry, I have to go let my dogs in. They're flipping out. I mean, there's nothing I can do about my learning disability, and that's fine. Not that I would call it a learning disability, but I guess it kind of is. There's nothing I can do about that, and that's okay. But this is just so confusing. Like, oh, come on, Grace. So confusing. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just blabbing to blab. But if anybody could reach out and just kind of simplify, I don't know how you can simplify skincare. It seems crazy. It seems crazy difficult. It seems like it would be something that really no one, I mean, an esthetician. Michaela told me to go see an esthetician at like Ulta or something. And I really, when the malls open back up, I really might do that, because at this point, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. I'm going off of YouTube videos of what kind of skin I have and what products would complement that and help that, or whatever. But really, I do need to take Michaela's advice, and I really do need to go see someone that actually knows and that can actually kind of break it down for me, simplify it for me. I can stand there and I can take a notepad and I can write down, like, okay, this is what I need to be looking for. This is what I need to, like, that's what I need. I need a structured plan. Okay, I need a structured, written out list. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, for the morning. And then at night, this is your, double cleanse. This is your next step, 3, 4, 5, whatever. That's what I need. I need someone to tell me exactly what my skin's doing, exactly what my skin needs, and when and where and why and how, basically. I need it all. So as soon as the malls open up, I think I'm going to do that and go see an esthetician and really pinpoint what I need instead of just buying all this crazy crap online that I may not even need. I don't know. I think I need it. It sounds like I need it. It sounds like it's made for the skin type I have and what I'm looking for my skincare to do. Sounds good. But do I know for sure? No. I could be throwing money down the toilet. Have no idea. So as soon as the mall's open, I'm going to take Michaela's advice. I'm going to go see an esthetician. I suggest everyone out there that's struggling with the confusion of skincare also do that. You can also go see a dermatologist. I just don't feel that I really need like a doctor. Like, I obviously have pretty normal skin. I don't feel like I need a doctor, but like an esthetician can go over with like a magnifying glass and really get in and see and really pinpoint your problems and, you know, tell you, you know, they're not going to suggest brands per se. That's personal choice. But they can at least tell me, like, okay, yeah, you need a chemical exfoliant and you should only use it one time a week because you're really not that dry. Or, yeah, you can incorporate your hyaluronic acid here after this, or don't use it with this and that. And they should be able to tell me all those. So that is my plan for whenever shit opens back up. That is the game plan for me right now. I'm going to continue just using what I've got. Probably try to slow it down a little bit so that I don't get that yucky, like, all over my face, you know. Now, see, I used that moisturizer with the SPF in it this morning, and it's nice. I didn't overboard it, and there's nothing coming off my face. You can't even feel anything. There's nothing, and it's just amazing, and I really like that. But like I said, it makes me nervous when SPF is mixed in with a moisturizer because you're really only reaping half of that. So, yes, this is SPF 50, which is higher, but I'm still not getting all that sunscreen. So, I think I'm just going to switch to a regular moisturizer for just dry skin. And then, you know, I've got my Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop coming. I like the glow screen. I've talked about it on here before. It's just a little too bronzy, greasy kind of look. It's when you put it on, it's a beautiful golden bronze color, but the problem is if you get just a tad too much, you just look greasy. Like, and I don't mean in a good dewy, you know, fresh, dewy, glowing skin. That's not what I mean, people. I mean, like, you look like a grease bucket. So I decided to go with the Unseen sunscreen because it is legit sheer. You can go on the website. It shows you, like, it's got a little smear of the product. It is legit sheer. So I'm so excited. I'm really hoping that comes in the mail today. I'm very happy to get my hands on that one. I know it's safe. I know it's good. I know that one's all gravy. So I'm probably going to just go to a regular moisturizer for dry skin, skip the SPF in the moisturizer, just get a regular by itself moisturizer, let that dry, then go in with my sunscreen for the mornings before I start my day. So I just want to clear that up, but I did get the right amount this morning, and it's not like, you know, balling up on me. And yeah, last night I have no idea what went wrong. Obviously, I just didn't let my stuff sink into my skin. So, you know, learn and move on and do it better next time, I guess, if I'm not in a rush again, like I always am. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. And like I said, until I go back to work, which hopefully will be soon, I'm probably going to flood this YouTube channel with videos because I ain't got nothing better to do. So, hope you guys don't get sick of hearing me and seeing me. And make sure you subscribe, please. I just want this to be like a community channel. I want to reach out. I want people to reach back out to me. I want this to be fun. It doesn't have to be anything serious. Yes, I know I've talked about some hard times, but like, I just want you guys to get to know me. I don't want to be just some strange person you watch on YouTube. Like, if you're going to take an interest in any of my videos, I kind of feel like that's taking an interest in me. And if you're taking an interest in me, then you should know my story. And it's not beautiful and it's not fabulous, but you know what? It's my story and that's okay. And I made it through to the other side so far. And, you know, for any struggling addicts out there or family members that are struggling, having an addict daughter, granddaughter, son, brother, cousin, whatever, like, people can change. And especially with drugs, because the change is so apparent when you're in active addiction from who you were before that, that I don't even consider that change. That is something that is completely taken over you. That's not really someone changing per se, because in our hearts we're still the same person. It's just the drugs have our mind so controlled, so wrapped up, that then we become a different person. But I don't feel like we change. But if you consider it to be that, just keep in mind that, you know, when addicts decide to get clean and they've had enough, they can go back to that person that you knew and loved before their addiction ever kicked in. And I am 100% truest proof of that. Like, I was terrible. I was a terrible, awful person. I hurt so many people during my active addiction. And it was never once on purpose. I didn't mean to hurt the ones that I love by any stretch of the imagination. But those drugs just, wow, they take your soul. They take your soul. The nice person, the compassionate, the warm-hearted person that you knew is erased for that length of time. But it's important for everyone out there to know they can change. They can go back to that wonderful person that you knew and you loved before they got so in depth in their addiction. It's not an impossible thing, people. Please, if I get anything across on this channel, is people can change. Yes, it takes work, it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes a shit ton of forgiveness. But if you're willing to put in the work, I guarantee that the addict is tired and they want to go back to that person that you knew, that they once were. I missed that person. I missed the person that I used to be. And now that I'm clean and coming back to that, it feels so good. I can't even lie to you about it. It feels amazing. It feels so good to talk to friends that basically dropped me because of my addiction, and I don't blame them for that. They couldn't stand to watch me do what I was doing, and I get it. That's fine. But all those people that you hurt or that walked away from you, you know, slowly but surely, you can gain those people back. You can show them you're really serious. You can put in the hard work and they will see it. But you, as the addict, have to put in the work first. No one is going to trust you or even believe you, really. And I hate to say that, but it's true, and there's no wrong to that. There's no reason for them to believe you. I mean, you've been basically lying and cheating and stealing for however long in your addiction. Why would they believe that, oh, I want to get clean? No. You want to get clean, you have to start the work. You have to show them that you're starting the work. You have to show them that you're working your ass off. Your ass off. You're working your ass off. And that is, you do. You have to work every minute of every day. And I know that sounds so scary, but if you can really find a good counselor or treatment program, it's doable. It's totally doable, 100% doable. I was an IV addict for 15 years. I now have almost 4.5 years clean with the help of Suboxone, but still clean for 4 years under my belt. And I'm almost done with my Suboxone if I can just get past this part. You know, I could be off that tomorrow if I wanted. If I really felt secure enough, I could totally do it. It's just getting past the mental game. But I'm back to that person. I am the Tara that everyone knew when I was younger, and, you know, the happy-go-lucky, the really personable, the talkable, the hyper, you know, I'm back to that girl, and man, does that feel good. That feels so good. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. That's an accomplishment that honestly I never thought I'd get. I never thought that I'd make it, but damn, y'all, I almost have made it. I almost have made it. So, yeah, it is totally possible to change and get that person back that you loved before addiction took them so hard. So, yeah, just be mindful, be respectful, open-hearted, kind, non-judgmental, like I'm always preaching on this channel. Stay positive. I know this is a tough time. And hopefully I at least made you giggle in this shit quarantine that we're in. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get some more stuff in the mail today or tomorrow, and I'll hop back on here super soon. You know how much I like to post. So, yeah, subscribe, and I'll see you later.